Hola! Welcome to my second installment community Finding Adventures vlog in Costa Rica. I'm currently in the beautiful Rancho Delicioso permaculture farm near Montezuma in the south of the Nicoya Peninsula, still the blue zone. And this land that we're on was a cattle pasture about 12 years ago when Jasmine and others purchased it. It is now quite a successful permaculture farm. The place where I'm staying is a lovely converted shipping container home with a big deck on the top of it, covered deck that is, and it's perfect for this climate. The openness of the living area above just lets in those delicious Nicoya breezes, and the shipping container bedroom and water closet below is suitable for air conditioning because it can be so insulated so easily and naturally. The farm here has dedicated itself to organic produce. They've tried many different things throughout the 12 years, many different crops and crop rotations, different food forests, orchards, cacao, different animals as well. They've experimented with various composting systems, and they've landed on many fruit trees, many different kinds of lettuce and bok choy. They grow spicy peppers and sweet peppers, squash, zucchini, and they have an extensive happy chicken coop with eggs as well. Jasmine was kind enough to give me an extensive tour of the farm. The community itself is really exclusive. There are 3 to 5 full-time, year-round families who enjoy the property, with other seasonal villas having been built, and still other lots that were purchased and never developed. They have a weekly movie night, weekly orchard work party, and a thrice weekly boot camp here at the yoga deck. The chickens and eggs and produce that they grow here feed the few families who live here, the local and migrant workers, as well as their hotel resort called Anamaya in Montezuma on the oceanfront. I really admire their food security for themselves and their hotel guests. So they have the tiny house container, tree house I didn't really get a good look at, as well as the exotic 14-bed, 3-story river palace behind me here, that is for yoga and permaculture retreats. Of course, they have this yoga deck, and they have a restaurant that's only open for events, and it has a beautiful Cobb outdoor pizza oven. Also, they have something called Wonderland, which is a beautiful place with zip line, a little pool, a soccer pitch, and a mini pitch for little children. So as we sat here after our permaculture tour, speaking with Jasmine, this interesting character came upon us. Now, the roads here are very dusty, and many people, because the climate is dry so much of the year, do like to ride motorcycles or motocross or ATVs. Gas is quite expensive, so it is a very common way to get around, even with surfboards and shovels and tools and hoses and all kinds of interesting things. But the dust is quite prevalent, even just now as the wet season just ended. So people will often wear bandanas, like old-timey bank robber style, across their faces to keep the dust out, and goggles to keep the dust out of their eyes. And one such character approached us when we were speaking at the yoga deck, and they had goggles and a helmet, which is unusual for here, and the full bandana. And as they took off their dust gear, it was discovered to be an elder woman actually coming here to teach martial arts to some of the local children, which was lovely. Jasmine didn't even know it was happening. Apparently this woman shows up as needed, sort of like Mary Poppins butt-kicking grandma. And it was lovely to see the place being used in such a diverse manner. So what I really liked about Rancho Delicioso is how well they're doing the permaculture, how many things they've tried, and how lovely the land is being rehabilitated. And you can hear the howler monkeys in the distance, you can see the iguanas. Life is coming back and in full force to this place. And they're doing it. They're living off the land as much as possible, which is fabulous. I also liked the eggs and the peppers that Jasmine gave to us on our tour. They were delicious. And what I found not so hot was the extreme exclusivity of the community. But maybe they'll be opening up lots later, feeling like they can grow at some point. So thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to speaking to you again next week from St. Michael's Community. Ciao.